evening, everyone, and welcome to the awards night. My name is Mike Hager, and I'm the principal of Kirkwood High School. Welcome to our 43rd annual awards ceremony. This is a very special night for all of us at KHS. In the fall of 2017, Mrs. Bielwald and I stood on stage at the Keating Center on Freshman Orientation Day and encourage you to get involved, to follow your dreams, and develop your passion. Tonight, we celebrate those students who have risen to the challenge of excellence and whose passion has made Kirkwood High School a better place for all of us. It is our hope that KHS will be a springboard for greatness for each of you. As always, we wish you the best that life has to offer. During tonight's program, each department at KHS will present its outstanding student or students. We will then introduce students who have excelled in a variety of venues. The evening will culminate in the announcement of the awards for the outstanding seniors as recognized by students, staff, and administration. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the evening with us. Now to begin our program, I have the pleasure of introducing Mr. Jason Cohen, Art Department Chair.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Hannah Fails, you start coming up. Thank you. It's my pleasure to give this award to her. She's made the entire art department smile many times. She's been in so many of our classes, Drawing 1 to Drawing 2, Meaning Ceramics 1 to Ceramics. She's currently taking AP Art History and AP Drawing at the same time, and she's doing a wonderful job. She's wonderfully skilled, creative, hardworking, modest, full of compassion, kindness, and curiosity. You've really earned this, and we wish you luck with the next adventure. It's the road forward. Next, I'm going to introduce Holly Rule from the Business Department.
Hi, I will be presenting the Pioneer School of Business Scholarship to 20 outstanding students tonight. If you are a Pioneer School of Business student, could you please stand at your seats? So the students with us tonight have excelled in 6 semesters or more of business classes through the rigorous curriculum, assisting local businesses with marketing projects, participating in DECA, gaining awareness on current accounting software, as well as gaining experience in human resources. These students are well prepared for their college programs. Students, on the behalf of the Pioneer School of Business and all of your instructors in our program, I'm honored to award you each $500 to assist with your future college endeavors. Congratulations. I am pleased to introduce our next presenter, Jordan Shabatich from Engineering.
Good evening. I actually have 2 awards to present. So the first one is for our outstanding senior in industrial technology. Nathan was never discouraged by setbacks in building or finishing. He always viewed these as opportunities to learn and improve his skills. Nathan was one of the few virtual students in his precision machining class. When we switched to in-person learning, Nathan managed a schedule where he would physically come into the shop after school on a regular basis to work on his own. Nathan's genuine interest in learning, great work ethic, and great personality will certainly serve him well in whatever the future brings his way. It is for those same reasons that Nathan is awarded the top senior in industrial technology. And for our outstanding senior in engineering, Aaliyah Bingham has excelled in all areas She has a deep understanding of the design process and both a logical and creative ability to problem solve using it. Aaliyah always came to class with a positive demeanor and was willing to help her peers when needed. Her project submissions were routinely on the mastery level. Her soft skills, as well as her strong content knowledge, will ensure her success at the next level. Congratulations. And it is with pleasure that I announce Mr. Simon Drew for English.
Good evening. In a simple word, Captain Butler does everything. She runs the student book club, she's the editor of Creative Writing publication, she's on the phone, she writes constantly and with maturity. She works with care, intricacy, and depth. She's generally curious and she wants to do the best that she can. She asks 8 questions, and while it might seem small at first glance, she does something very important. She listens. She's constructive feedback. She is a constant reader. She's a passionate discusser of those readings. And in fact, she just brings a joie de vivre to our English class. Catherine, thank you. Congratulations. And co-debonetics for family and consumer science is Julie Johnson.
Drew. This year's outstanding family consumer science award goes to Isabel Carter. Isabel will make her way up here.
Can you hear me now? There we go.
All right, this year's outstanding family.
Of course. Isabel Carter. Our department is fortunate enough to have Isabel in 4 of our courses, and she's excelled in each and every one of them. The majority of her culinary classes this year were virtual, and she never missed a lab, and I believe I can confidently say that her family enjoyed all the delicious dishes she prepared this year. I could also always count on Isabel to answer a question or give feedback during those long, awkward silences in virtual classrooms. Isabel always listened 110% while helping others around her or members of her group, all with a smile and staying positive. For her next chapter, she is headed on to community college to utilize an A+ scholarship and beginner studies in education and child psychology. Isabel, Ms. Roberts, and I have very much enjoyed having you in our class, and we wish you the very best. We know you're going to do amazing things. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Margaret P. Young with her last time at this Innovation Center.
Tasha Stephens. It is my complete joy and honor to share with you the person we have chosen for our 2021 Outstanding Senior for Innovation. We have chosen a student who has worked very hard for her academic success. She has overcome many obstacles, and instead of letting those obstacles keep her down, she has picked herself up and moved forward like no other. She has been dual enrolled in Kirkwood High School and St. Louis Community College for the past year and has already earned 22 college credits towards her major in psychology. She will be an outstanding counselor someday, and quite truthfully already is. Congratulations to Innovation's Outstanding Senior, Tasha Stephens. Now I'd like to introduce our awesome journalism teacher, Mr. Mitch Lee.
have the pleasure to award a couple journalism awards tonight. The first to Amelia Hurley. Amelia was editor-in-chief at Kirkwood Hall, and from the first day Amelia entered SJ, freshman year in J1, to just last week, wrapping up her journalism career at KHS. Amelia has given everything to the media program for peers and myself. I could not be more proud of her professionalism, passion, and commitment. It was on display every day. Amelia is headed to the University of Missouri to major in journalism and minor in pre-law. Now I'd like to introduce Thaddeus Morgan. Thaddeus Morgan has been instrumental in helping our program grow and become more inclusive. His passion for storytelling and broadcast has served as a model for his fellow staffers, and he pushes each of them to be better. For anyone watching the ceremony online, that is thanks in no small part to Thaddeus and the work he has done over the last 4 years. Congratulations. I'm also lucky enough tonight to get to award the Teacher-to-Teacher Scholarship, and that is to Anna DeMarco. I was lucky enough to spend the last 2 years with Anna. This year she was an editor at Yearbook. Anna has an knack of making others better. She has a huge heart, great energy, and she'll be an excellent educator because her focus is on people and not product. Anna is headed to the University of Missouri to major in elementary education. I'd now like to introduce Math Department Chair Jack Luchar.
Good evening. If Mitchell Banks, Zoe Krug, and Jonathan Plants would please make their way down here. While they're making their way down here, I'd like to start by saying that on behalf of the Math Department, it is my pleasure to recognize Mitchell, Zoe, and Jonathan for their hard work and dedication during their time at Kirkwood High School to their study of mathematics. All three have demonstrated exemplary work ethic and have excelled in all AP math courses we have to offer. While most take a Calculus 1 or 2 course their freshman or sophomore years in college, these three were earning college credit on comparable AP Calculus classes their sophomore and junior years in high school. All three have also taken and excelled in AP statistics as well. Mitchell, next year, will be attending the University of California, Davis, where she plans on majoring in psychology. Zoe, next year, will be attending the University of Southern California, where she plans to major in biomedical engineering. And Jonathan, next year, will be attending the University of Texas at Dallas, where he looks to study computer science. In 2017, our department's annual award was renamed in honor of longtime Math Department Chair and AP Calculus teacher Steve Jonak. Last year, the Jonak family, along with sponsorship from MasterCard, created a scholarship to be awarded on an annual basis to the students who won this award. So while the Math Department celebrates recognizing Mitchell, Zoe, and Jonathan as this year's Steve Jonak Award winners, we also celebrate that they will share a scholarship amount that has been donated this year by the Jonak family and MasterCard. So on behalf of the Math Department, congratulations to all three of you, and we wish you all the best. Now it's my pleasure to welcome to the stage Kelly Shiner, our Drama Department Chair.
Zoe Knight, please come to the stage. 3 years ago, we had someone drop out of the fall play and we needed a replacement. As we were going through the list of people that had auditioned, Greg Booth pointed to Zoe's form and said, "Pick her, she's really So I did, and he was right. Since that moment, she's taken every drama class available, acted in several plays, and been my right-hand stage manager for everything else. She's amazingly organized and a fabulous person to work with. She's also both the prosecuting and defense attorney for my trial that won state, and I'd like to try to take credit for that, but it's also maybe a little Mr. Rader's. She has studied psychology and political sciences while at DePaul University, where I'm sure she will do amazing things as well. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mr. David Cannon for local music.
With Xander Basula and Jessica Cohen. The two senior awards in local music are the highest honor a student can achieve in our fall program. Voted entirely by one's peers, these two seniors become the face of our many choirs and guys and members. It is an honor of talent, passion, leadership, and respect. Tonight's winners have both been a part of our choral music program throughout their entire high school careers, and together have been a member of every choir we offer at River High School. Both have been chosen for souls in major works of performance, and both have shown self-discipline and self-motivation, accompanied by a solid foundation of useful knowledge and training. These two seniors have shown to be a great asset for our many programs, from their talents and musical abilities to the natural leadership qualities. They have always demonstrated a willingness to experiment, take suggestions well, put them into practice, and are very good team players as well as leaders. They both always give up their time and talents freely, and have both demonstrated by their actions to be highly motivated and hardworking young adults. I truly believe they will add strength and character to any endeavor they decide upon in their very, very bright futures. Please help me honor the outstanding senior in vocal jazz, the outstanding senior in vocal music, Xander Basula and Jessica Cohen. Please welcome from our orchestra, Mariga Crazy Company.
I'm here to present two awards from the orchestra department here at Kirkwood High School. The first award is the Outstanding Senior Award. This award is presented to an outstanding senior, in this case, two seniors, who have displayed great talent as a student musician and leader. The student is selected by not only the string staff, but is voted on by our class members. With Iris Dillon and Maddie Gardner, please come to the floor. Maddie Gardner is an amazing violist and vocalist, and she has served as a section leader in our symphonic orchestra and is soloist with our alternative orchestra at Tutti Strings. Congratulations. She's a violinist and our orchestra president, and she has served as our resident composer for the past few years. And she has really stretched us to learn her interesting compositions, and we are so thankful to have her as a part of our program. Our final award is the Patrick Jackson Performance Award, and this award is presented to an orchestra student who has demonstrated exceptional performance skills and achievement in music. Patrick Jackson is a former Kirkwood Orchestra director who served here for 26 years and achieved great success. And this award is in honor of him. The Kirkwood Orchestra Parent Association gives a certain amount, and Patrick Jackson's family matches that amount. And this is a monetary gift that is given from both Copa and from Patrick Jackson. And this award goes to this year's recipient, is Ms. Lily Van Rees. Lily has been a member of Symphonic Orchestra for the past 4 years, and she's participated in the St. Louis Symphony, Macchiesto, All-State Band, and All-State Orchestra, and we're so proud and happy for all of her achievements. I'd like to introduce to you next from the band department, Ms. Rebecca Keith.
Good evening. Tonight I'm going to present awards for outstanding seniors and the Burton Isaac Award from the band department. The recipients of the Outstanding Band Senior Award, Megan McGee, Blackmore, and Will Montgomery, come down please, are chosen by the KHS band faculty and based on participation in required expectations plus extra performance opportunities. The three students receiving this award this evening have gone above and beyond. They have earned exemplary status through MISHA, St. Louis Suburban Music Educators Association, by performing solos and ensembles at the district and state level. They have participated in every KHS ensemble, such as Pioneer Pride, concert band, wind ensemble, woodwind chamber ensemble, jazz band, and orchestra. They exemplify leadership, musicianship, and dedication. The outstanding senior band for 2021 goes to Megan McGee, Will Blackmore, and Will Montgomery. The Burton Isaac Award is presented to an instrumental music student who has demonstrated the exceptional performance skills, abilities, and accomplishments. Michael, please come down over here. The recipient of this award must meet specific requirements and is chosen by the KHS band faculty. Burton H. Isaac retired in 1976 after teaching music in the Parkersville School District for 39 years. Mr. Isaac began a district instrumental music program. This award is in honor of his distinguished career and his dedication to excellence in music. This year's recipient has participated in every aspect of the band program at the highest level possible, from state exemplary solos and ensemble performances to being selected for the All-State Band on tenor saxophone this year. He has also served the band with great musicianship and leadership through his work as section leader and band president. Next, I'd like to introduce Gina Woodard, Principal Education.
Good evening. The need and importance for physical health and wellness has never been more evident as it has been this past year. These students have taken full advantage of our amazing facilities. Please come up now as I introduce each one. So Caroline Tepe, Solomon Leach, and Adam Dickinson. On the two that are here. Caroline, I've had the pleasure of watching Caroline in PE and also in the swimming pool for the past 4 years. She started out as somebody who didn't want to get in and ended up her senior year somebody who didn't want to get out. She especially loves riding around in the canoe and swimming in the pool. And she's been a joy to watch over the past 4 years. If you look up the definition of work ethic, grit, and determination, you'll see a picture of Adam Dickinson. In addition to being a varsity wrestler, Adam knows the value of putting in the work and seeing the results. My office is right outside the fitness center, and I've rarely seen anyone work as hard as he does, and will serve him well in the future. I'm proud of both of you. Now I would like to introduce the department chair for science, Phil Feisty Dicey. Here we go.
Good evening. Here to present the Outstanding Senior Science Award
This name will come as no surprise because she was last year's College Long Outstanding Junior Science Award. This year's award winner, Zoe Krug. So Zoe, a little embarrassing. Somewhere between science and track, I put your award in a safe place. As soon as I find that safe place, I'll deliver it directly to you, okay? So sorry. Next up is social studies and Lucas Rating Prize. Hello. It is my pleasure tonight to give out the Steve Platt Outstanding Social Studies Award. The Steve Platt Outstanding Social Studies Award is presented yearly to a worthy student chosen by the KHS Social Studies Department. Steve Platt taught social studies at Kirkwood High School from 1988 to 2016, and prior to that, at Oakville High School from 1973 to 1988, a teaching career spanning 43 years. Steve's dedication to the craft of teaching, love of learning and history, selflessness, curiosity, activism, and rugged individualism inspired multiple generations of KHS students. Tonight, we honor one of Kirkwood High School's finest students who embodies the attributes of one of KHS's greatest educators. This year's winner of the Steve Platt Outstanding Social Studies Award is Daniel Tobias. Steve and I had Steve as a teacher when I was at River High School, and I was fortunate enough to teach with Steve when I came back here as a teacher, and I can truly say that Daniel does perfectly embody the best qualities of Steve. I knew Steve to be a tireless worker and have the highest standards for himself and those around him, and that's exactly what I was lucky enough to experience with Daniel in my classes last year as a junior. I've never seen someone with so much talent work so hard. If I was his coach on a team, he would be the ideal player because you always want your best player to also be your hardest worker. And that is the exact kind of stick-to-itiveness and tenacity that Daniel brings to his studies. I was also fortunate enough to go to Jeff City with Daniel on Youth in Government and watch him put his political acumen on display in running one of the most impressive guerrilla underfunded campaigns for our successful Speaker of the House. Not even his own campaign, but it was truly impressive. He had no resources and was able to win a statewide office for Kirkwood High School. So as such, he is super deserving of this award, and I'm very proud to give it to him. Please give another round of applause. It is now my pleasure to introduce the World Language Department, Larry Anderson and Anna Galvez.
What Mr. Reed was trying to mention is that I had been in Germany for 4 years, and that's probably contributed to the success also. It is a great pleasure that we're here tonight, and we would like to invite the following students who are receiving awards from our department: Amaya Marion, Danny Brownman, Zenaida Hosea, Tom Miller, and Sarah Rutherford. Please come down. Our behavior will be keep it short, so keep it short. The following is the perfect how you stood up tonight. We just finished the EP test. It was a brilliant experience right tonight. Much longer than we anticipated. She said to me, "Am I going to see you again?" And I could say, "Sure, I'm going to see you at the end of the award ceremony." And so I said, "Well, we'll listen to this sometime." So we are here tonight. These students have been, it's been a pleasure to have them just like the class. They've taken Kirkwood High School. Am I far away? Yeah. Okay, all right, please go. That's why Anna's with me over there. In the language that they chose to take it, they individually excel, often going above and beyond expectations. It is a great pleasure that we give them this award. Maya Marion for the Outstanding Senior in Chinese. Manny Wilson and Frank. is now my honor to introduce our esteemed colleague, Tori Nesbitt, from the athletic department.
If the following student athletes will make their way down to the floor: Zoe Crew, Sarah Hickenbotham, Kate Domian, Nate Jones, Dylan Stewart, Ella Pearl, Katie Hastings, Jackson Fortner, and Cameron Nesbitt. Preferably in that order that I said your name. See how well you listen. Zoe, Sarah, Katie, Nate, Dylan, Ella, Katie, Jackson, and Dan. Again. My name is Corey Nesbitt. I'm at the high school. I have the privilege and honor to introduce a group of students that have not only succeeded on the athletic courts, pools, and fields, but have displayed exemplary citizens in the classroom as well. They are some of the finest leaders in our school and truly represent what it means to be a Kirkwood Pioneer student athlete. The first award.
Kirkwood High School's. The first award.
Jeff. Keep your fingers crossed, please. The first award is the Kirkwood High School St. Louis Coach Dispatch Scholar Athlete. This is given annually to the top scholastic senior athlete. This year's award goes to senior Zoe Crew. Zoe currently has a 4.260 GPA, which means she is currently ranked number 2 in her graduating class. And she has been a part of Kirkwood's Girls Lacrosse program for 4 years and the softball program for 4 years. During her time in the softball program, Coach Phillips, the softball coach, said this about her. Zoe was a clutch player for her softball this past year. She's a jack of all trades in the field, on the mound, and at the plate. Zoe is going to be greatly missed as a leader on and off the field, but we all know she will do great things and she has left her mark here at Kirkwood. Good luck, Zoe. According to head lacrosse coach Ellen Summers, Zoe has been a rock for our program, dependable, accountable, and a great teammate. She will be missed in our program. Zoe will be attending the University of Southern California in the fall. Congratulations. The next award is the Army Reserve National Scout Athlete. This is presented to senior Sarah Hickenbotham, Kate Domian, Nate Jones, and Dylan Stewart. This award recognizes students who excel academically, achieve athletically, and display characteristics of honor and loyalty. Sarah currently has a 4.175 GPA and has been a part of the cross-country and track and field programs where she has been the state qualifier in both sports. According to cross-country coach Gina Woodard, what separates Sarah from her peers is her effect on those around her. She took her role as captain very seriously as she often became the eyes and ears of the team. According to Coach Wood, Sarah leads by example and possesses the confidence that every coach would like their athletes to be. She's an integral part of the distance team on the track and field program. Sarah will be attending the University of Missouri Columbia. Kate Domian, who carries a 4.176 GPA, has also been a part of the girls soccer program and girls softball program. According to Coach Soccer, Coach Phil Cotter, Kate possessed a rocket of a shot and a constant competitor for the varsity soccer team. The best of luck to Kate. According to head softball coach Eddie Tillison, Kate led by example on the field day in and day out. She gave 100% effort on everything she did, and her contagious smile never went unnoticed. Kate will be missed on the field at Kirkwood, but we wish her nothing but the best as she continues on to college. Good luck, Kate. Kate will be attending the Illinois Institute of Technology in the fall. The two male recipients, Nate Jones. Nate Jones has been a part of the track and field program and the football program for 4 years. According to track coach Roberto Woods, Nate Jones is a tremendous athlete, but more importantly, an amazing human being. He is genuine According to head football coach Phil Shelton, Nathan is the type of player that all coaches dream about as he works tirelessly for every play he receives. Never once did he complain about his playing time and held the team accomplishments far above his personal goals and wishes. Nate will be attending the University of Memphis in the fall. Dylan Stewart. Dylan has been a part of the boys basketball program and boys volleyball program during his time at Kirkwood. According to volleyball coach Keith Rosinski, Dylan is an amazing young man and teammate. I would call Dylan a gamer because he brings energy and passion to everything he does. His work ethic is second to none and he's very coachable. It has been an honor coaching him and watching him turn into an amazing young man. Head boys basketball coach Jimmy McKinney said this about Dylan. Dylan Stewart is a hard worker that gives 100% all the time. He was what some would say our clutch shooter. He is the definition of what Kirkwood basketball is all about. Dylan will be attending Providence University in the fall. And now for our outstanding male and female athletes of the year. Seniors Katie Hastings, Ella Pearl, Jackson Porter, and Nestich. Katie has been a part of the softball, swimming, diving, and soccer programs during her 4 years at Kirkwood High School. Katie was recently a part of the first ever Girls State Championship swim and dive program this past winter. Katie has been an honorable mention All-State performer in swim and dive in 2019 and 20. Our softball coach, Abby Tillison, had these things to say about Katie. Katie was a 4-time varsity starter for Kirkwood and has been in a leadership role every year. She shows passion, determination, and ownership every day, whether that is at practice or games. We wish Katie nothing but the best as she continues on to college. According to head coach Phil Cotta, Katie has been a 4-year starter in the soccer program and never gave anything but her very best. A huge physical presence in her lineup and always competes hard. Good luck to Katie Hastings in everything she does. Head swim and dive coach Matt Beasley said these things. You will be hard-pressed to find an athlete who approaches each day the way Katie does. She is always smiling and stays positive even on the hard days. She's a natural leader in whatever sport she plays, but from a diving perspective, she's an athlete that will be extremely hard to replace. Best of luck in the future, Katie. Katie will be attending the University of Miami, Florida in the fall. Ella Pearl. Ella has been an integral part of the swim and dive program during her 4 years at Kirkwood. She recently helped lead the girls swim and dive program to the girls' first ever girls team state championship this past winter. During her 4 years, Ella has won 3 gold medals in the 100 backstroke, a gold medal in the 200 individual medley in 2020, part of the medley relay gold medal team in 2020 and 21, and currently holds the school record in the 100 back and the 200 individually medley. Coach Beasley said this about Ella. It has been an honor and a privilege to coach Ella these past 4 years. She has come so far and accomplished so much as a Kirkwood swimmer. I can say with confidence that she is the best all-around female swimmer in our school's history. She was a major reason why we were able to win our first ever state championship team title in 2021. Ella will be attending the University of Arkansas to continue her academic and sport. Jackson. We take this. You don't know that's on video. Jackson has been a part of the track and field program, has played a big role in the basketball program and football program. 4 years at Kirkwood High School. While on the gridiron, Jackson holds the record for catches in a game with 10 and yards in a game with 169. Jackson was an all-district wide receiver as well as an all-conference wide receiver.
Head football
Coach.
Farrell Shelton. Head football coach.
Farrell Shelton had this to say about Jackson. Jackson is a fierce competitor, and by his demeanor does not appear that way, and his willingness to compete and succeed in the big games was great attribute to our team. Head boys basketball coach Jimmy McKinney had these things to say about Jackson. Jackson Porter is a very special player. He was very passionate about his sport, and I'm glad I was able to give him the guidance that he was looking for. He is a great example of hard work pays off. Jackson will be attending the University of Central Missouri to continue his academic and football career. Our last male athlete is Kieran Nessich. During Cannon's 4 years at Kirkwood High School, he has played a large role in football, basketball, and baseball.
Cannon is currently. Cannon.
Cannon is currently the record holder on the football field in touchdowns thrown in a game with 9, touchdowns thrown in a season with 38, yards thrown in a single game with 547, completion percentage in the game where Cannon was 43 for 50 with an 86% completion rate, and yards thrown in the season with 3,274. Cannon is a two-time All-State performer on the football field and was named the Conference Offensive Player of the Year after his junior year. Cannon was also an All-District performer this past winter on the basketball court. Head coach Earl Shelton had this to say about Cannon. I had such a pleasure in coaching Cannon, was able to experience so many great memories with him. As great of a player and competitor he is, he's even a better person. Basketball coach Jimmy McKinney said this: Cannon Nessich is a leader that leads by example, always did what he was asked, never gave an excuse. He's the definition of what Kirkwood basketball is all about. Head baseball coach Scott Weissman had these words: Cannon is a team leader and consistent with forms at a high level. The fact that he's a true sport athlete demonstrates his drive to compete and be successful. As a person, he could not be a finer and more respectful individual. I thoroughly enjoyed coaching and knowing Cannon. I wish him all. I wish him only the best in the future. And his dad says this: although this award is about your accomplishments on the athletic fields and courts, and those that played a big role in our house and in your life, your mom and I are so incredibly proud of the humble young man you are and the young man you're growing into during your 4 years at Kirkwood High School. And as his parents, we also want to thank every adult, whether it was an administrator, teacher, or coach, who has had a role and contributed to helping Cannon become the young man that he is. Your mom and I are extremely proud of you, and we wish you nothing but the best. And we love you. Cannon will be attending the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater to continue his academic and football career. I did better than I just said. And
Allow me to introduce Miss Ramona Miller.
Wow, Mr. Nessich, I'm not crying. Will Maya Marion please come down? Each year, the Black Achievement Cultural Club recognizes a senior student who has worked to promote the mission of BACC through his or her academic excellence and service within the Kirkwood High School community. In 2003, this award was renamed the Francis D. Madison Award in memory of our dear walking counselor, Francis Madison, who we lost in a tragic auto accident in 2002. Francis was an inspiration to all who entered the doors of Kirkwood High School and was an excellent example of one who served as a role model, always putting service to others first. This year's recipient has been an integral part of BACC and the KHS community since freshman year. She totally embodies the spirit of BACC senior, Amaya Marion. Amaya will be attending Stanford University in the fall. And in conjunction with this award, she will be the recipient of the Black Achievement Scholarship of Excellence in the amount of $1,000. Congratulations, Amaya. At this time, could Paula Alvarado Chavez, Josiah Bond, and Keon McCulley please come forward? The Teacher Association's PTO, PDO Scholarship Fund is sponsored and funded by members of the Kirkwood, Missouri State Teachers Association, the Kirkwood National Education Association, the Kirkwood PTO, PDO organizations, and the Kirkwood Area Retired Schools Employees Association. Scholarships are awarded on the basis of academic achievement, character, and financial need. It is my pleasure to announce that these three students will be this year's Teacher Association PTO, PDO Scholarship recipients. Once again, that is Paula Alvarado Chavez, Josiah Bond, and Keon McCulley. We are very fortunate at Kirkwood High School in that many KHS seniors win scholarships to colleges and universities across the country. At this ceremony, we also honor CAPS scholarship winners because they are also our own locally funded scholarships. CAPS is an organization of past and present parents of KHS students. Over the past 37 years, scholarship money has been given in the amount of $467,000 to graduated seniors pursuing higher education. Students are chosen based on academic achievements and financial need. As I call your name and announce, please come forward. This year's recipients are as follows. Katie Hastings will get the Bob Farber Memorial Scholarship. Katie plans to attend the University of Miami in Florida and ranks in the top 5% of the class. Julie Melton. Julie will receive the Ed Beatty and Ernie Baker Memorial Scholarship. Julie plans to attend University of Illinois Chicago and ranks in the top 18% of the class. Zach Van. Zach is in honor of the Franklin S. McCauley Scholarship. Zach plans to attend the University of Wisconsin, Milwaukee, and ranks in the top 10% of the class. Caroline Jones and Will Mastrituno are receiving the Kirkwood Optimist Club Scholarship. Caroline plans to attend State Technical College of Missouri and ranks in the top 60% of the class. And Will plans to attend the University of Missouri Columbia and ranks in the top 14% of the class. Jayden Ostermeyer is receiving the Carol Dart Memorial Scholarship. Jayden plans to attend Wichita State University in Wichita, Kansas, and ranks in the top 10% of the class. Keon McCulley is receiving the Stephen Shupar Memorial Scholarship. Keon plans to attend Florida A&M University and ranks in the top 56% of the class. We have 5 receiving the CAPS Scholarship. We have Grace Buckley, Molly Higgins, Henry Renner, Mom. Grace. Yeah, it's Grace Buckley is first, Grace. Oh, okay. Next we have Molly. Molly plans to attend Fordham University in New York and ranks in the top 12% of the class. Henry plans to attend Marquette University in Wisconsin and ranks in the top 16% of the class. Plans to attend Miami University in Ohio and ranks in the top 13% of the class. Last but certainly not least, we have Fiona who plans to attend the University of Missouri at Columbia and ranks in the top 21% of them. Congratulations to all of you. It is now my pleasure to introduce the phenomenal principal of this year's class, Mrs. Jessica Beelwald.
Each year, approximately 1.3 million high school juniors take the PSAT exam. During September of the next year, when these students are seniors, the Merit Scholarship Corporation makes an announcement as to how many are named commended students and national merit finalists. We have been fortunate each year to have more than our share of students named. We would like to recognize our commended students at this time. Please come to the podium as I call your name. Eric Atkinson, Mitchell Banks, Dylan Barker, Molly Higgins, Abigail Moshman, and Tom Mueller. Okay, in order one more time. Eric Atkinson, Mitchell Banks, Dylan Barker, Molly Higgins, Abigail Moshman, and Tom Mueller. Mitchell. We are also honored to announce our National Merit finalists. Please come down when I call your name. Sabrina Backstrom, Lillian Barton, Jack Henry, Zoe Krug, Brianna Niogi, Jonathan Plants, and Daniel Tobias. Sabrina Baxter,
Lillian Barton, Jack Henry, Zoe Krug,
Brittany, Jonathan, and Nelson. I would like Dr. Derek Byers, Kirkwood School District Foundation, named
Thank you.
The Kirkwood School District Foundation was started in 1989 with the intention to build a stronger community by raising private funds to enrich the educational experience for all students in the Kirkwood School District. The Navy Award Scholarship Program was begun at that time and is basically supported by generous donors who want to help reward the students who attend 2- and 4-year colleges after graduation. Donors help to establish criteria for the students, and so there are a number of different criteria that we need to keep in mind. All of the scholarships are awarded based upon need. Fortunately, the KSCF, through these donor offerings, have been able to award hundreds of thousands of dollars to Kirkwood students since its inception. This year, we had 118 students submit applications for our online program. 60 students were selected for interviews. The interviews occurred over 15 hours via Zoom, and we had 24 graduating seniors who were selected for these scholarships. This year will be the most we've awarded to our seniors, totaling $84,500. Before I get started, I'd like to say thanks to our committee who helped out, and also to Christine Stump, Abby Peterson, and John Sharwowski, who helped significantly in helping us get these interviews lined up. I don't have anything to hand out to you all, other than cash that you'll receive for going to college next year. So what I will do is name the scholarship and have you stand in place. So the Barbara Holland Memorial Scholarship for African American students and students with special needs will go to Genevieve Francois. The Beth Brown Memorial Scholarship will go to Zachary Bainham and Grace Flacker. The Campbell Family Scholarship for college-bound seniors will go to Paula Alvarado. The Campbell Family Scholarship for vocational, technical, or skilled trades will go to Caroline Jones. The David Kennecker Memorial Award will go to Henry Reinert. The Denver Miller Memorial Scholarship, basically a mathlete scholarship, if you will, Daniel Tobias. The Dolly Chander Grant will go to Summer Lyons. The Evan Dalgar Memorial Scholarship for Young Leaders goes to Kathleen McSwain and Lauren Pennington. The Franklin and Teresa McCauley Award for African American students goes to Josiah Bonds. The Herb Jones Memorial Scholarship goes to Fiona Wilton. The Joan Bell Memorial Scholarship goes to Anna Tamarco. Katie Stream Memorial Art Scholarship goes to William Birmingham. Two new awards have been given out this year for the Kirkwood Teachers of Color Scholarship, Dulce Maria Matthews and Taja Steffen. The Mike Bales Memorial Scholarship goes to Avery Chase. The Philip Locho Opportunity Award goes to Emma Fagnani. The Richard J. Stallhus Scholarship goes to Megan Roach. The Robert and Catherine Curry Scholarship for African American students goes to Rayvon Smith. The Russell and Ruth Krause Memorial Art Scholarship goes to Ruby Bailey. The Russell and Ruth Krause Memorial Music Scholarship goes to William Blackmore. The Salvar Family Grant goes to Aaliyah Bingham. And the Woodard Family Arts Grant goes to Kaylee Mendoff. Congratulations to all of these recipients. They're very well deserved.
We will now announce our efficacy, which is our efficacy award goes to Approved Senior Award. The Katie introduced the efficacy award 26 years ago to recognize the most improved senior. This award acknowledges a student who has overcome obstacles and through persistence and hard work have turned a challenging start into academic success. I would now like to call to the podium Reese Dick, Deshaun Henderson Casey, Gerald Jackson, Tasha Stephens, and Haley Taylor Sanders. The PPO will be presenting a scholarship to each of these 5 to be used for their education. Congratulations to all of them. The Ernest Jones Humanitarian Award honors those students who continually endeavor to foster inclusive relationships among all students at Kirkwood High School. There is a plaque which will be engraved with the names of the 7 winners of this award for 2021. The plaque reads, the Ernest Jones Humanitarian Award, dedicated to the memory of Ernest Jones, 1931 to 1983. Throughout the years, he served as teacher and principal in Kirkwood schools. His quiet strength and compassion were a source of support for many. This award annually commends who have most actively demonstrated the love for the family of man, exemplified by Ernest Jones. It is my pleasure to introduce the senior students who are the Ernest Jones Award recipients for 2021. Zachary Bainham, Haley Bindoff, Tyson Boyd, Lily Diane, William Hibbard, Dulce Maria Matthews, and Lydia Sheehan. Congratulations. Next is the John Johnson Quiet Leadership Award. If you have seen the written statement in your program concerning Mr. John Johnson, he was the first African-American assistant principal to ever serve at KHS, and he worked behind the scenes to help all students become successful. It is my pleasure to call the following students to the podium so that they may receive their plaques as winners of the 2021 John Johnson Quiet Leadership Award. Catherine Butler, Julian Ringel, Jacob Godwin, Zaria Jackson, Tom Bueller, Keon Tyndall, and Olivia Wilton. These students have served in many ways, sometimes quiet and sometimes not so quiet, but their real contribution to KHS is their role model for solid, behind-the-scenes effort for their classmates and for their school. Please join me again in honoring these students. So we are now at that time where we'll be recognizing the Franklin McCulley Award. The Franklin McCulley Award is presented annually to seniors who model a high standard of character, integrity, and ethics, evidenced by leadership, extracurricular involvements, and service to Kirkwood High School. The recipients of this award are chosen by the senior class, faculty, and the administration. 6 students have earned the title of Franklin McCulley Award winner 2021. I'm going to ask them to come to the podium for the applause they so rightly deserve. Will Blackmore. Will be attending Michigan State University. Will is a student set apart by his holistic achievement in music, academics, volunteering, and extracurricular activities. He has a humble confidence that those around him admire and seek to emulate. Will strives to fully engage in all his endeavors to grow as a person. He has excelled in the area of music, receiving multiple awards and recognition across various instruments. This not only displays his talent as a musician, but also the personal qualities of grit and perseverance. He is a member of the National Honor Society and was selected for the German Gap program. For Will, being a drum major has been a defining piece of his leadership at KHS. It has helped him to develop the discernment to understand, listen, and enter into courageous conversations with his peers. This is also evident in his work as a class officer and most recently in his role as a senior class officer. He has embraced a packed academic and extracurricular schedule, yet he still makes volunteering a priority. Will's commitment to volunteering and to give back to his community can be seen across various organizations. Will is not interested in shortcuts in his pursuit to serve others. His journey to become an Eagle Scout confirms this statement. His patience, planning, and leadership during this process speak to his dedication to meeting long-term goals while serving others. He is an impressive scholar and a natural leader who will impact our world through multiple avenues. Congratulations. Genevieve Francois. Genevieve will be attending Northwestern University. Genevieve is a scholar, athlete, and class leader who displays composure, focus, and determination in all of her endeavors. As a 4-year member of the varsity soccer team and a club soccer team, Genevieve has displayed the talent to compete, time manage, and lead. She has learned to display the importance of hard work alongside the value of personal relationships and teamwork. This is evident in her leadership role as Vice President of the senior class and multiple years in class office, youth and government, and journalism. Likewise, she has maintained a balance with her academic and extracurricular activities while embracing one of the most demanding schedules at Kirkwood High School, rich and cognitively demanding honors and AP courses. Genevieve is a deep thinker who loves to link together historical facts and opinions along with personal experiences to deepen her understanding of the people and the world around her. Genevieve's self-assuredness, passion, and determination will grow her potential while also motivating those with whom she interacts as she partakes in her new endeavors. Congratulations. Zoe Knight. Zoe will be attending DePaul University. Zoe is an organized, outgoing young woman whose involvement in and out of school demonstrates her capacity to succeed. Her initiative in both academics and real-world experiences displays a high regard with which she views educational growth. Zoe's interpersonal skills and numerous talents have allowed her to be involved in many areas at Kirkwood High School, and her record indicates she will successfully continue to develop her passions at the college level. This young woman has a packed academic and extracurricular schedule, yet she still makes volunteering a priority as well. She has a list of awards accumulated through Girl Scouts, including the prestigious Girl Scout Gold Award. She is a member of KH Players, our theater club, and she serves as president of KH Players, which has provided the chance for Zoe to lead through one of her passions. She is a leading member of the 2021 State Mock Trial Team. Zoe's steadfast personality and perseverance will bring her great success in her future journeys. Congratulations. Thaddeus Morgan. Thaddeus will be attending St. Louis Community College. Thaddeus Morgan is one of the most thoughtful and considerate students one will ever meet. In the words of teachers and KHS staff who have worked with him, he is kind, warm, generous, talented, smart, skilled, and giving. Thaddeus has been instrumental in the growth of KHTV. He has immersed himself in broadcast and multimedia storytelling. He has starred multiple times in the KHS Talent Show, as well as the Fox Performing Arts Charitable Foundation's Teen Talent Program. He has taken over leadership roles in all facets of media technology, especially the live broadcasting aspect. He has led student teams in broadcasting sporting events, graduations, school ceremonies, and other community events, so audiences throughout Kirkwood might take part in these historical moments. Thaddeus has grown into an exceptional and responsible citizen who is active in the community, his church, and at school. Thaddeus' passion and skill with media technology will allow him to impact the global community. We are so excited to see what the future holds for him. Congratulations. Henry Reinert. Henry will be attending Marquette University. Henry has many noteworthy qualities such as significant autonomy, fluent language skills, and an international scope of worldly influence. In the words of one of Henry's teachers, certain people make us laugh a little harder, make our smiles a little more true, and make our lives a little better. This is Henry Reiner. He possesses skills, instincts, and abilities to make good use of his multiple and natural talents. Henry joined the Kirkwood community when he was a freshman. Initially, he was hesitant about taking on leadership roles in activities that year. However, he put himself out there, trying band, French club, golf, theater, and ultimately he became a member of the two-time state championship mock trial team. Additionally, Henry is a member and officer at NHS and has starred in multiple theater performances in and out of school. He has grown in his willingness to take risks. Henry's perseverance and resilience has served him well in all his endeavors. Henry will undoubtedly make a mark on this world as he journeys through his next adventures. Congratulations. Olivia will be attending Trinity College. Olivia Sylvia is a marquee student. It is evident in everything she does. She is creative, autonomous, and an ambitious student with a growth mindset. Her cognitive flexibility is remarkable. She knows when to be serious and when to lighten up. Olivia provides an alternate perspective to an old-fashioned ideal that student leaders need to be boisterous, brash, loud, and extroverted, bringing light to a new kind of leader that can be effective by showing humility, empathy, and unified visions. She is involved in student government, school publications, political groups, and community service work regarding social justice initiatives, inequalities, and systemic racism. Olivia has been a catalyst of change within the KS community as a member of the Kirkwood Hall. She has provided strong leadership on the editorial board, personally advocated for the diary to reduce issues that create courageous conversations related to social, political, and economic issues of past and present. She dutifully plans conversations with her staffers to make sure the writing presented to the public is vital, novel, and distinguished. Olivia's academic prowess, humanity, along with enterprising spirit, energize and motivate those around her. If the future favors the bold, then she will surely be amongst future stakeholders and decision makers. At this time, I'd like to ask Dr. Baker and Mr. Chad Kavanaugh, School Board Director, to come to the podium.
All right, we're going to take a quick pause. Don't worry about that. If you are a parent and administrator, please stand up. And stand up. Parent, relative, trader. Better? All right. So first of all, I just want to sincerely, on behalf of the Board of Education and Kirkwood School District, thank all of you standing for all the hard work you've done, the resolve, and the discipline you've had for this year, particularly to the parents. I know that none of you expected to walk into what you did this year. And for all of you students who received your awards tonight, I need to look at these folks and give them a round of applause. Thank you. All right, so now we're going to announce the winners of the Donald Duchek Award for 2021. This is presented annually to the graduating seniors, demonstrating the most outstanding overall qualities in areas such as scholarship, leadership, athletics, music, and extracurricular activities, so as to set a standard to be followed by other students. These recipients are determined by their senior class, faculty, and the administration. So Dr. Baker, it's all yours.
Thank you, Mr. Kavanaugh. The Donald Duchek Award was first awarded in 1979. 1979. How old were you, Mr. Kavanaugh? 9 years old. There you go. I am proud to present the 2021 Duchek Award to the students who have so rightfully earned this title this year. Please come to the stage as I call your name. Our first Donald Duchek Award winner, Katie Hastings. Katie Hastings is one of the rare students who can be characterized by the phrase high capacity. Katie's focus, discipline, and passion have allowed her to sustain and thrive in many different areas in and outside of the classroom: athletics, academics, and community volunteering. While her high level of capacity is rare and admirable, it is her heart and demeanor alongside her capacity that truly sets her apart as a student three-sport varsity athlete in swim and dive, soccer, and softball, Katie has displayed the talent to compete, the capacity to manage the rigor of playing multiple sports, and the commitment to be a team player and a leader. The fact that Katie is always looking for opportunities to build upon her peers makes her special. Her participation in Special Olympics, a local food pantry, mission trips, and other volunteer commitments display her heart to serve those around her. Katie has done all of this while embracing a rigorous and demanding schedule filled with honors and AP classes. She is a holistic learner who grows her capacity in all facets of her life. Katie will thrive in the new expeditions she has mapped out. Her drive, curiosity, collaboration, and creativity will allow her to flourish as she helps others to grow in their capacity. Katie Hastings, congratulations. Our next winner is Zoe Krug. Zoe Krug possesses the academic credentials of a select few. It is her approach to everyday challenges and experiences that set her apart. A few phrases that describe Zoe: intense work ethic, direct focus, inquiring mind, deep understanding, calm, team player who works well with anyone. These phrases point to a student that impacts those around her in everyday attitude and demeanor. Zoe excels in a rigorous academic schedule while also being a two-sport varsity athlete, softball and lacrosse. While the time commitment to play two varsity sports requires a high level of commitment, Zoe has done this while being a leader on the field and remaining at the top of her class academically. She does not view her future as an item to be conquered or a task to be completed, but rather a process of letting education, people, and experiences shape her as she influences those whom she encounters. In a day where we look for the need people to address problems in a calm, intelligent way, Zoe has proven to be such a person. We look forward to seeing the change she creates in the world. Congratulations. Next, Nathan Lynn. Nathan is involved, intelligent, and accomplished. Clever, altruistic, powerful, unpretentious, and innovative are the words that many use to describe Nathan. His personal qualities are as impressive as his intellectual and athletic accomplishments. Nathan has participated on the KHS swimming and diving team. He has competed as a state swimmer team member and has served as a captain. He is also a member of the National Honor Society, for which he has served as president. In his leadership roles, Nathan has worked to establish and support cultures that promote camaraderie while valuing everyone's individual role as well as perspective. He motivates others to unite behind a common goal and encourages everyone to work towards something bigger than themselves. Nathan truly believes success not only the product of dedication and hard work, but moreover the dedication a group has to one another. Nathan is a natural leader who connects with many types of people and can unite a large group under a common goal. Within his wide variety of experiences and interests, he has worked with people with diverse views and backgrounds. He has learned how to productively collaborate with others, effectively communicate ideas, and facilitate constructive discussions while also ensuring everyone's perspective is heard and valued. Regardless of whether he is formally leading or not, he always tries to lead by example. He believes that all humans have the ability and responsibility to question the world around them. He has vowed to continue his search for knowledge and meaning during his future experiences and hopes to have many of his own ideas challenged and questioned by others. Congratulations, Nathan. Next, Amara Amaya Marion. Amaya, I said that wrong. I'm nervous. Amaya is leading the charge of change at KHS. She is a voice for the voiceless, the unspoken, and the quiet truths that many never speak about. She connects herself to anyone that identifies as different, lost, curious, or seeking higher purpose for social change. Amaya is goal-oriented and willing to put in the hard work for what is right and just, which is evident in her leadership roles she serves within KHS and the global community. Her work sends waves without her even knowing it. She is a member of BACC, tutors at Robinson Elementary in order to give children additional chances to enhance their academic growth, and excels in an academically challenging course load. Amaya received the National Security Language Initiative for Youth Scholarship to study abroad in Xi'an, China. I did that right? Xi'an, China, as a sophomore. At the Christian Friends of New Americans, she deepens her interest in learning about education for all while teaching adult ESL and citizenship classes. These experiences have afforded Amaya with the opportunity to see the world in a different way and to better understand the perspectives and situations that global citizens face. Amaya is among the highest achieving Black female students at Kirkwood High School has ever seen. Her dedication to social cohesion, as well as her compassion and cognitive flexibility, will allow her to create transformative change for posterity. Congratulations. Next up, Katie McSwain. Katie McSwain's high school record is one of incredible selflessness, rigorous academics, hard work, philanthropy, responsibility, and immense dedication. She is an organized student that values structure, balance, and humility. Her time management skills are impeccable, as well as her ability to prioritize tasks and commitments, which is evident in looking at her contributions she has made to the learning community at KHS. Katie never thinks twice about taking a leadership role in every community group she joins, from her church youth group to the KHS Cares group, KHS dance team, and of course her work as a senior class president and several years in class office. While she has been involved in a number of extracurricular activities, it's her time spent with her youth group that has been amongst the most meaningful. Whether she's creating games, activities, or planning a service project, she thrives with being included in the decision-making process. She is both a natural-born leader and a genuine caretaker. Katie's personality paired with her undeniable will to succeed makes her incomparable. Katie is a self-starter, diligent, empathetic, and efficient. We know that there are many great things to come in her future. Congratulations. Our final winner of the night, Ainsley Wade. Ainsley Wade shows up at Congress Hall. It happens. I've known Ainsley since she was a baby. She sets herself apart from other high school students by showing endless dedication to goals, big and small. She is helpful, kind, and a strength of character. Ainsley is in a small elite group of the most successful and notable athletes our KHS. She is a national title holder in horseback riding and is devoted to the art and sport of equestrianism. Horseback riding is a sport that knocks you in the dirt, shoves sand down your pants and figuratively, as well as literally, breaks your back. It teaches resilience, fierceness, determination, serenity, and humbleness. These adjectives personify the characteristics of Ainsley. Whether it's placing second out of 168 riders in the National Horse Show in 2019, or figuring out how to lead 100 of her peers as the co-editor-in-chief of the KHS yearbook staff during the pandemic, her resilience, focused determination, and her calm demeanor have motivated and inspired the KHS learning community. Ainsley masterfully balances her extracurricular activities with a challenged academic schedule. She has taken one of the most rigorous course loads possible. Ainsley models sound time management skills for her peers while employing fine-tuned study skills in order to manage time appropriately to prioritize academics. Ainsley cultivates a cohesive partnership with her peers, and cultural diversity and academic success are held in high regard. Ainsley has a unique scope in which she uses to see the world. She is mature and wise behind her years. Ainsley will be an agent of change using her rich tapestry of experiences to improve global citizenry. Ainsley Wade, congratulations. How about a round of applause for all of our winners tonight? All of them. Congratulations. To close out our ceremony, we will ask Dr. Ulrich, Superintendent of Schools, to close out the ceremony and wish everyone a good night. Dr. Ulrich.
Well, good evening. Thank you very much. I will tell you, I'm going to tell a little story on one of my board members, Mr. Kavanaugh and Dr. Hager. One of my first conversations I had with them, if you know anything about me, one of the most fulfilling jobs that I had was a high school principal, at least I'm at North High School, over on the west side of the state. And Lisa McCarthy High School was a great school. It was a high school that was good before I got there, so I certainly can't take credit. But I will tell you, we had very few. We could count on one hand the number of high schools in Missouri that we compared ourselves to. And Kirkwood High School was on that list. So every year we would get our student achievement data, and we would go down the list and we'd see where we were. And then we'd see who was above us. And Kirkwood was always there. It was always something we were reaching and striving for. So I'm going to end the night just by saying to you, Mr. Kavanaugh, thank you. Dr. Hager, thank you for having me here. But finally, thank you to our students. I am just sorry and regretful that I did not have the opportunity to get to know you better. I got to know some of you pretty good because you came by here about 12 times tonight. But I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry that I did not have that opportunity, and I look forward to more and more opportunities in the future. But as I say, we reach and we try to achieve the levels of Kirkwood High School. And to see that now, to be able to say that I'm the superintendent of the school that produces an Amaya, that produces a Zoe, the pride that gives me is unearned on my part. I've been here less than a year. But please understand and take that away from tonight, that your Board of Education, your superintendent could not be more proud of you and the work that you have done, especially given the challenges that you've had. So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Parents, thank you for sharing your kids with us, and hang in there, because it's been some kind of year. But again, I could not be more proud to be your superintendent. So thank you and have a great